Hey everyone, Miss Wilson here for our last English lesson of the week. Today is Friday, the 26th of February 2021. Today we will correct a sentence and then read the first page of Moth, our new story. Then we're going to look at how to use a dictionary, and then we're going to learn about the life cycle of a moth. So lots of fun things to do today. You will need your home learning book, a pencil, and if you have one at home, a dictionary, any kind of dictionary. If you don't have one, don't worry, I will put a link on Google Classrooms for an online dictionary you can use instead. Here is our correct the sentence. There are two mistakes today. Magnetize on the first word. Moths come out at night and butterflies come out in the day. Let's read that again. Moths come out at night and butterflies come out in the day. Pause now and find those two mistakes. Let's see how you got on. Moths come out at night. When spelling the word night, I had used the wrong special friend I. I had used I, nice smile, but for night we need I, fly high, I, t. Well done if you spotted that. The next mistake is that I had used the wrong conjunction. It did make sense with and, but the best conjunction to use there would be the word but, or you might have used the word however, because we had two different ideas that we were comparing. So we used but or however. Tick or fix that. Well done, everybody. It's time to see what is on the first page of our moth story.
Moth, an evolution story. I'm excited to see where this little moth is off to. Wow, look at all the beautiful moths. This is a story of light and dark, of change and adaptation, of survival and hope. It starts with a little moth. So we now know that this is a story about a little moth. So it looks like it's this person telling us a story. So even though it's non-fiction, it's going to be in the form of a story. There's a few words there that I'm not 100% sure what they mean. So we're going to have a look at that together.
There were 4 words on that page that I would like to know a bit more about so that I can understand the start of this lovely story. They were change, adaptation, hope, and survival. If there's a word that we are not sure what it means, one thing we can do is look it up in a dictionary. A dictionary is a book full of all the words in the English language and their definitions. The definition means what the word means. So I'm now going to show you how I can find the words change and adaptation in my dictionary.
Okay, so I've got my moth book here with the words I'm not sure in, and this is my dictionary. Now there's all sorts of different dictionaries. There are dictionaries you can find online, there are smaller dictionaries, but this is a really good dictionary for the words that we want to know. Dictionaries are all set out in alphabetical order. So your first words all begin with the letter A, and then the alphabet goes all the way down the side. The first word I'm looking for is change. What letter does change start with? Well done, it starts with the letter C, because it's that ch sound. So I'm going to keep turning until I reach the letter C. And then from there, they are then set out in alphabetical order by the second letter. So, ch, ch. No, that's a k and an u. So I keep going back. Shout if you see the ch sound. I can see it. Okay, so the word change must be around here. So ch, ange, ch, ange. We're looking for ch, ange, ch. Oh, that's so close. Chance. Change. I found it. So when you find the word that you are looking for, it will then tell you what it means. It might give you quite a few different examples. So it's change. To change something or someone is to make them different. That is the definition of the word change. To change something or someone is to make them different. So I now know what the word change means, so I'm going to add it to my list of words. The next word in moth that I want to find is the word adaptation. Adaptation. Well, what letter does the word adaptation start with? It's the sound A or the letter A. So that's going to be near the front, isn't it? Adaptation. Ad. 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 Shout if you can see any words that start with an A and then a D. Ad. Oh, ad. D. Keep going down. I found the word adapt. Adaptable. Adapter. So they don't have the exact word adaptation. So I'm going to go to the word adapt because that is the start of the word. It says to adapt something is to change it so you can use it for something different. So if something adapts, it is changing so that it can cope in a different place or for a different reason. And here is our word adaptation. So adaptation is the noun version of the word adapt. So I'm going to add that to my dictionary. I would like you now to pause the video and see if you can find out the definitions for the words hope and survival. If you have a dictionary at home, then you can do just what I did. So for the word hope, you would turn to the letter H, the sound H, and try to find what the word hope means. If you do not have a dictionary at home, there is a link on Google Classrooms to an online dictionary where you type the word in and it brings up the definition. When you've found out what hope and survival means, come back to this video.
Okay, so now we've looked those up, I can collect those definitions together. Change, to make someone or something different. So you change something, you make it different. Adaptation is when something changes to cope with something different. We have looked a little bit at this in science, and we're going to carry on learning about this in science. So, for example, a polar bear has white fur. It has changed the colour of its fur so it blends in with the snow. Hope. Hope means to want something. Hopefully you found that out on your online dictionary or in your real dictionary. Survival means to stay alive. And the first page of our book said that our story is about all of these things. So it's about something changing and adapting. And it's about them wanting something and trying to stay alive. So that's made me really intrigued as to the rest of our story. Let's read a couple more pages.
This is what the next page of our book looks like. Does it look like you expected it to? What can you see? I can see trees and I can see this funny looking figure. What do you think that might be? Let's read the first sentence. It says, look, what's that moving in the moonlight? Ooh, so whatever these funny looking figures are, they are moving. And now we know it's night time, we know this is the moon. Is that what you thought? Have you got an idea what the creature might be yet? Let's have a look. A shiny cocoon wiggles and jiggles. Something is waking up from a long winter's sleep. So these things here are cocoons. We'll learn a bit more about what a cocoon is in this lesson. Wow! 6 little legs uncurl, 2 tiny antennae unfurl, and 4 salt and pepper wings stretch and quiver in the breeze. Watch out! Hungry predators are nearby! Quick, fly away!
Wow, that was so interesting. I think that has shown us something new about moths. It's shown us how they start their life. It showed us the life cycle of a moth. I'm now going to show you a video of the start of a moth's life. So what we just read in the book, but so you can really see it in a video. Now this has been sped up. This process takes moths about a month, maybe sometimes even longer. So this has been filmed and then sped up really, really quickly for you to see. So this is the egg. This is how all moths begin their life, as an egg. And you can see something trying to break out of the egg. What do you think that is? It's a caterpillar. Caterpillars come out of the egg. So that's the second stage of its life. He's eating lots and lots and lots of food. You may recognise this part of the life cycle from the story The Hungry Caterpillar. And now it's shedding its skin and turning into a cocoon, which is what we saw on the second page of our story, some cocoons. It's growing bigger and bigger inside its cocoon. And after a month or two, something is starting to break out of the cocoon. It is a butterfly or a moth. So it's learning how to use its wings, getting used to the outside world, and then it can fly away. Wow, wasn't that beautiful to watch? So this is what the life cycle of a moth is. So it starts as an egg, and then out of the egg hatches larva, and that's another word for caterpillar. It's a science word for a caterpillar. Then the larvae turn into a pupa, which is a cocoon. So they hang upside down in a cocoon and they stay there. The story said they stay for a long winter's sleep. And then out of the pupa comes the imago, which is the word for adult. So in this case, the adult is a moth. And then the moths lay eggs and it starts all over again. So like we were looking at in science about how humans and other animals have life cycles, this is the life cycle of a moth. So today we're going to make sure we really understand that life cycle as it may be important for our story. The first thing you're going to do is draw the life cycle of a moth. So just like it is shown here, you're going to draw out the life cycle. Then I want you to label each stage of the life cycle with what it is. So the first stage is eggs, and then second, third, and fourth. When you have done that, I want you to use your dictionary or the online dictionary to write what each stage means. So what is an egg? What is a pupa? What is larva? Tell me what each stage means. Good luck everybody, and I hope you enjoyed seeing the life cycle of a moth.